Now, this level 1 checklist, and remember, there are 7 levels before you get to level 8, which is actually selling or exiting a business. Level 1 will establish a foundation that if you can mark all these off as a checklist saying, yep, I do that, I have that designed, I am implementing that. It might not be in a momentum, but it's just that you're not missing any of these checklists. You'll be easily on your way as you add more lead pillars, 4 specifically, and then even more from there, to easily doing anywhere between 12 to 18 transactions a year, which for most MLSs will put you in the top 20% to upwards the top 2%. As soon as you start getting into 20 plus transactions a year, you've now hit the top 1%, which is what will happen once you have about 4 core lead sources, and then you're able to delegate some of this work to be able to focus more on your marketing practices. So let's continue to look at the best practices on your marketing practice in segmenting and organizing all your known contacts. So first and foremost, this is where your CRM is critical. You want to look at making sure that you're building lists. So when we say segments, I'm just going to say lists. And then how do you organize those lists is based off some type of tagging or use to be able to search for these people to send more relevant information based off knowing their audience, meaning who they are. So first and foremost, every single person in your database should be segmented if they are a renter. Why? Because they are in a certain class that you will be marketing to. And when I say class, I really just mean financial. The single difference between a homeowner and a renter, when you look at Keeping Current Matters, the average net worth of a renter, $6,000, the average net worth of a homeowner, over $300,000, is what changes a lot when you look at 3 things that people care about always and forever, which is health, wealth, and relationships. So right away, that will wealth. How do we start speaking to those? And when you're sending your marketing, sending certain things to renters during the periods of times and market opportunities that would not really be the message you want to send to your homeowners. So as we look at renters and homeowners, we now want to start looking at your overall center of influence and sphere as how many of those people are referral partners. What I mean by that is how many of those people know about your business, they know why you're doing your business, they know your core values, and most importantly, you have actually sat down and connected with them in a meaningful way that they have said, I would like to contribute and help to your business and refer you business. You most likely will need to teach them how to do that. So then that way they feel comfortable and they know the pass off and the transition. No different than, is it that easy to just refer people to a lender? Well, it wasn't when you first started, but then eventually as you learned how to do it and the values associated and your belief in why you would do it, it became easy. So the 3 segments that I want you to work on to start with is, do you have everybody in your database as a renter? Do you have everybody in your database as a homeowner? And then out of your center of influence in your sphere, how many of those people are actually a referral partner? And then the last bonus segment or organization tool that I want you to think about is how many people have referred. What I mean by that is I have a coaching client who just made $30,000 from one referral. And the question asked is, well, what are you giving that person for giving you $30,000? Because that's how easy it was. They referred some business. That business nets you $30,000 based off being in a very, very good area of selling properties. When you look at price or sales volume, is that your referrers need to be tagged as well. So then that way we market to them an immense amount of gratitude, appreciation, opportunities, and events that are a lot different from just that of what you send to the rest of your database or center of influence sphere.